Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1939 Corona Sterling vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Very beautiful glossy maroon finish. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper. Margins are located behind this flip panel. You can access it from the front, better view from the back. And I'm just going to set these pretty close to the edges for maximum clearance. And these are the two paper support arms that flip up from the back. This is the paper bale that sits on top. It's got two adjustable rollers. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. Hit this line space, get you back to the beginning, and skips 1 or 2 spaces. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you just flip that switch forward, it skips 2. We're going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. I was actually able to type all the keys on one line because this has Elite typeface, which prints 12 characters per inch. So on this next line, I'm just going to print a sentence in red by switching this color selector down to the red indicator. Prints the bottom portion of the ribbon. When you have it in the middle, it doesn't print any ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. When you have it up top, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. We're going to move that down for the red. Beautiful typing machine. This is a classic. This is about as beautiful classic as it gets. Made in the USA. Anything else is not considered classic to me, to be honest with you. This in the first generation portables are the absolute classic domestic typewriters. Beautiful, fancy machines, and they function amazing. Amazing engineering back then. This is top of the line technology in that era. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side here. You flip it forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy. Excuse me. Or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page, or else it won't load correctly. I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put these down and put the color back on black. Got a shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Tab on the left on this model. So this is a manual tab set. So you just set the tabs from the back here. You have little tabs that come out, and you just put them anywhere on this rack. And there's a scale on here to tell you exactly what space you're on. You just want to make sure that the flat side is on the outside, or else you will get stuck on this. This is the margin release. And if you have them on the wrong direction, you'll get caught up in that. They'll start rubbing on that and whatnot. So you just want to make sure they're in the right position. Once you have them in the right position, I got them 20, 40, 60, and 80, and it just stops at each one of those. Just like that. Perfect. Show you from the front. You see the tab down on the right, so this is kind of rare to have the tab on the left. Very rare to have the tab on the left on any typewriter. Backspace on the right side, very smooth. And the margin release is on the right side. You get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. Hit that margin release, it will allow you to go all the way to the end, or until, actually, there's no paper fingers on this model, so you won't get stuck on those. And that is it for the keyboard. I believe all the brand new ribbon is loaded on the left side, so it's pulling to the right clock. Oh, no, it's not. So if you flip the switch, it'll rotate the direction it pulls in. No matter what, you just push it down, it'll rotate each way. We want it to pull to the right because all the brand new ribbons laid on the left. Touch control on the inner left. The higher you go, the more tension there is. When you hit the keys, it loads a spring that's connected to all the keys. You do have to hit the keys a bit harder for them to print, but they respond faster. And the lower you go, the less tension. You don't have to hit them as hard for them to print. So you just want to play with that to gauge which your preference is. On the right side, behind each knob, is the carriage release, super smooth. And on the bottom, there's a little lever, actually it's like right in the front of the knob here. You push it down and it locks the carriage in the middle, so when you have it in the case, it doesn't damage your escapement. It's kind of like a block for that, also called the escapement throwout. So it allows the, when you have it in the case, to protect the escapement, which is that mechanism that allows the Carriage smooth one space at a time when you type. Carriage release on the left as well. Super smooth carriage. Classic typewriter, very nice condition. Very rare to have such a beautiful typewriter in this nice of condition. If you pull out the knob, it disables the spacing when you turn the knob so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You push it in, you get the clicks. Each one of those clicks is one space, and that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.